Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you the Champs News live at 3. Kicking it off with a portal review on Furry Mule from Wrestle Mafia. Don't ask me what a furry mule is, but in this case, he definitely has an amazing roster. League 18, 2.2 million roster talent, 299 roster size, been playing for 1,301 days. 352 days ago, it looks like he missed a login. What happened, sir? What happened on that day? Not that it's my business. Oh, look at that win percentage. 98.3% all time. That's impressive. Very, very high. My man does not lose very much. 1,860 battles, 130 days. I'm bringing you guys like live updated to the second portal news. And Mr. Mule tells me that not only is JBL gold, but Lashley is gold, and so is Motu Becky. So first off, I gotta say, Mule, you are obviously a very, very intelligent human being, as you have 2 5-star gold showboats, clearly the best class in the game. You gotta figure it out, sir. So well done. Also, he's got Keith Lee and Mherex here. Heck of a top 5. Super jelly of the Mherex and the Motu Becky. Came up just short on her, not for lack of trying. And Rock, I'm nowhere near. So very, very nice, dude. 34 5 stars. 166 4 stars, 89 3 stars, and 11 2 stars. He can still do some damage and talent up. 62 showboats. Look at that, folks. Obviously the best. 14 Hall of Famers. Holy heck, that's got to be most of them. Very impressive. Best rank in feud, 52nd. 748 faction heals all time. 663 feud wins in the last 30 days. And some contest finish, 474 Hall of Fame Legacy, 706 WrestleMania 36 feud, 735 Clash of Champions, 863 Strikeout, and 953 Road to Fame. Very impressive roster. Love the top here. Love the showboats. Huge fan of JBL. I have him 5-star gold as well. The Almighty will be my second 5-star gold showboat as well. So we are on the same page there, sir. And if I had Becky, I would be taking her up as well. So love your choices. Excellent job. Lot to talk about in the special offer section. Well, not necessarily a special offer section. Stuff to talk about. Hollywood exclusive pack. If you want to pick your skill plate, it's $100. Perfectly honest, in my opinion, it's not worth it for the pick your skill plate. If they had the Andre plate in there, you know, maybe it would be for some people. I don't think, in my opinion, this is worth it to me. So I would hold off on that one and just max talent up, or hope your faction maxes the faction MLC, because that'll give you another picker token. Cash combo. This is 10 million coin with the cash. So this is normal pricing for cash. So the Starcade prize wall coin bags are there, and then the 10 million coin, those 2 are bonuses. So interestingly, with the raise in price on the prize wall, these bags are worth a little bit more this month than last month, but I still don't know that I love this offer. It's mostly whale food. You'll know if you want it if you're a whale. Booker T legendary strap pass. I don't know about this one either. I mean, I don't think this has it's a high bonus chance, so you don't know what you're going to get. So I don't think it's probably necessary. But again, if that's something you want to try rolling, maybe for, I'm assuming it's any Booker, rolling a high bonus on, say, King of the Ring Booker, maybe that's something you want to do, but, you know, whatever. I still haven't got the backstage pass, as you can see. People have told me none of the Flash offers have came up for the equal odds though yet. So I thought the blog had said they were going to be daily, or maybe not daily, but every 24 hours. Maybe I read that wrong, and it was when they're up for 24 hours. So I guess we'll find out when we find out. But so far, everyone that I've talked to has said no, those haven't came up yet that have bought the backstage pass. I don't think there's anything new here. I love this daily claim. I'm going to open that again on stream today. Steamboat Shards, or Hollywood Hogan, or Gooker and his gear. So big fan of that. It's free. Hard to complain. This is the big news. Flash Market. there is a midweek ruby market. There was a tweet sent out that they were looking to improve what was in the ruby market, which if you guys watched my Mankind video, you know that it definitely needs improving, because that was really ugly. You can look through here and see some of the stuff if you didn't know that's in there. A lot of Hall of Fame stuff. You guys know I'm not the biggest Hall of Fame person. This gear is pretty expensive at 1,500 rubies. That's not cheap for the gears. And if you look rubies, let's go to the back here and see how much rubies are for 1,500. We are at, you're about 75 bucks, more like 60 bucks for the gear. So, you know, keep that in mind. If you're going for the gear, you're looking at like 60 bucks. I didn't get a good reroll. They said they also improved the mega reroll, so I don't know if it just has better odds now or what. Where I think this has value to people is if you're close to Honky Tonk Man Hall of Fame, is the milestones are lowered, so much more obtainable than in the past, and you're getting Honky Tonk shards along the way. Interesting low amount of coin, don't really understand that. But you can see, you know, where those Honky Tonk Man shards are. In the past, right, like this was like the third milestone where this one is at. So if you're close to Honky Tonk Man, you might actually consider doing some rerolls and playing the market in that sort of case. Even up to this point, it's not, it's obtainable. You'll have to spend, obviously, it's not cheap. But they do look like they increase the rewards. This 51,000 is way out there, though. Skill plate picker, Stacy shards, emerald token, you know, that's way out there. So 150 Godfather shards here. So it moves from Honky Tonk Man to 150 Godfather there. So yeah, I don't know. If you really want Honky Tonk Man or you're close, the lower milestones aren't as bad, up to probably this one. But you'll have to spend a decent chunk to get here, because you can look, 69 rubies gives you 690 XP. So you're looking at like, what, 9 refreshes, 10 refreshes to get there. So, you know, 690 rubies. So you can take a look and see. That's if you don't buy anything else, of course. You know, like 35, 40 bucks. So if Honky Tonk Man, if you're close, 35, 40 bucks might be worth it for you to get 20, 45, 95, what's that, 170 shards, and then this one, 170, 280 Honky Tonk Man shards for like probably $40, if my math was right there, back in the napkin. So that's worth thinking about, I guess. And if you're buying rubies, you're also double dipping in this. Let's make sure nothing has changed here. So it's kind of interesting, right? And this is still here, so you double dip on this and get 7 million in coin. So if you're short Honky Tonk Man, maybe that's something you want to do. Let's go over to the game now and take a look there and see what's going on. So a couple things of note. I'm going to ignore my chat right now and see what is going on in the game so I don't get sidetracked. So a few things of note. If you're watching this, you might want to stick around. Chat has basically dared me to take Motu Austin to 5-star gold, even though I've maxed the talent up. And you know what? They said I wouldn't do it, but they wanted me to do it, because this is totally not my style. I'm all about being efficient, not using resources out of whatever. So I'm going to be the parent that's smoking, that tells you not to smoke and then goes and smokes. So I tell you to be efficient with your resources all the time and to use them wisely. But you know what? They said I wouldn't do it. So Austin's going to go 5-star gold on this edition of the news. So yeah, this is a whole lot of resources used at the wrong time. Don't do this at home. At least the TP isn't a waste, but the coin was all unnecessary. So, you know, do as I say, not as I do. So here we go. We're about to take in 5-star gold. And I only wasted 400 TP. This is really going to come back. To goat your herd, you're awesome. This is the price to pay, I guess, for, you know, wanting to get the 5-star gold right away. But, you know, I blew all my resources to get this card, and he is super fun. So, yeah. As Mr. DiBiase said, everybody's got a price. What you didn't see was me star filling the 2 hollow stars before this, just because it was fun. So not only did I use all that coin out of Talent Up, I did 2 star fills. So he is majestic. Absolutely majestic. So this is a very special edition of the news where Mherex lets Cable take over and rule the stream. So there you have it. 5-star gold, unpredictable Bionic Man, Stone Cold Austin, right in the middle of news. Completely irrational and unreasonable, but done nonetheless. Okay, back to the news. Let's take a look at the loots today. There are 2 new ones. First off, we have 41 pulls of Bianca here, the Bianca loot at 12k. Let's take a look and see what we think. Ooh, Naomi's in there. All right, not too bad so far. Not as crazy about the man. This one is gross. No, no, no. That's a really low quantity of shards. Obviously, that would be great, but these are bad. Super rare. Naomi's in the super rare. Hall of Fame Wendy. Lacey. Again, really nice Bianca shards. These are really, really low shard counts. China, Naomi, Ford. So the loot pool is actually really good on the lower ones. Odd percentage is not amazing. Wendy's in here. Doc is in there. Bianca again at 2-star. I mean, that's kind of crazy. But let's see what the commons are. Again, Naomi shards in here. Honestly, this loot's came up before, and I've said it a few times. This is the one, like, the best cash one for Naomi. It really feels like. Plus, a lot of people still don't have Bianca or China, and there's shards for them in the comments. So I'm, in particular, a fan of this cash loot, especially since you're getting 41 pulls. I think this is a pretty good one to go for Naomi in, and then as well as having a good chance at Bianca. So I like this cash loot. This is one I would pull on if I needed shards for either of those two, and in fact have pulled on this to try and get shards for Bianca before. So I'm a fan of that one. This one, 48 pulls for 12k. This one is not a good cash loot in my opinion, and here's why. It's extremely outdated. It's the same loot that came out with him when he released. So you're going to see a lot of not nearly as rare poke cards in here. Very rare, looks kind of sketch as well. I mean, that's a very rare with nothing really good at all. And then into the commons, the only really, really decent thing is the Kyrie shards, but there's so many and it's super outdated. Stay away from this cash pull. Don't do it, in my opinion. Way not a fan of this one. This one is good. So let's double check the store. See if there's anything good. Epic cash combos. Again, this has a little more value this month, it seems, than past months. So not really crazy about that. Let's see what else is new. If anything, I don't think there is other than the daily claim. Try and ignore the background noise if you're hearing it. Don't forget the free daily claim there. And I think that's about it. So there is a new tour, but even though it's a new tour, it's requiring the same ones as we've had, so I don't really need to go over that again. We can take a look real quick, though, just to make sure. I guess I can pop... Oh, that's not the right one. This is the right one. It's men's division, and I believe it's the Booker requirements again, or Hollywood Hogan. Yep, so same thing we talked about yesterday. Yellow, yellow, green for Booker, Showboat, and this Booker, you know, varying opinions on how to run him. I kind of like the Leech Gems. Throw the Trap Gem on there. It's whatever you like. There's a bunch of different options. You can set it up with all the low charge moves, etc., etc. So nothing new there either. So I'm going to call that the news for today, guys, because yesterday tours were basically the same requirements. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the 5-star gold Austin. I'll make a video on him for my channel probably some point this month. But yeah, don't do that out of talent up and coin events and stuff. It usually doesn't make sense, but it is fun to do sometimes. So let me know what you think in the comments, and remember to like, subscribe, and share, as that helps me out. And come hang out on stream every day, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific through 5. And it's a lot of fun, and we have a good time and just talk and hang out. So we'll see you there. So thanks for watching, guys, and good luck out there.